Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Well, for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Bucks. And here's Poole for three. Drills it from outside. Clark, here we have it in front of us. A lot of young players on display in this game tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And I tell you what, they are a bit in the caterpillar stage right now. In other words, you think there's something beautiful about to explode and blossom. So these two teams worthy of keeping an eye on going forward.
Now, here's Poole, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
And here is Poole. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. To the paint, Thompson. Pass to Howard. And here is Poole. Shot clock at 5. Here's the three. Again, the miss by Poole. And it's Washington's ball. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Now, here's Kuzma. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Back to Caldwell Pope. A three ball. And the rebound goes to Howard.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Out to Duncan. Caldwell Pope outside. Fires from deep. And another miss by Washington.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Duncan on the follow.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Suggs. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Hield can't hit. Orlando leading. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Substitution on the court.
Bounce pass Suggs. Thompson right side. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Poole. Rebounded by Holmes.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Back to Hield. Pass to Holmes. Hield outside. Kuzma outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Orlando making some changes.
It's time for your 407 half speed.
It's Orlando's ball. Outside Williams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
40 seconds left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. Washington trailing. Hield from outside. It's good from long range.
There's the quick hands from Hield. Saw the defender closing in, then pulled the trigger.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Williams. The 3. Kept alive. Here's Azubuike. Oh, and there's the one-handed jab.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Kuzma outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 1. And
the Wizards 8.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Pass to Duncan. The Wizards working the ball around now. They get it back. Sarr with it. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And they're moving it up. Fires the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Williams. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Tries a three off the inbound. Wallace misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now Caldwell Pope. Duncan with it. Screen by Duncan. Inside. And stolen by Bay. Here's Houston. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. The Wizards with the lead. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Yeah, the bandwidth of Caldwell Pope's range continues to expand. This guy thinks he's going to make it from anywhere.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
The three from Poole. And Sarr pulls it down.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Caldwell Pope for three.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You got to chase Poole off that three-point line, or he will do exactly that.
And Washington making a change here. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Black. Kuzma outside. And another miss by Washington.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Poole. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
There's a toughness Poole brings to the floor. He can handle a little contact.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young, and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Here's Carrington. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Washington trailing. Down low. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
And here we go. The Wizards fast break. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
To the middle. Back to Suggs. And Sarr pulls it down. And the Wizards with possession. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Koulibaly. And that one comes up a bit short. And Thompson slams it home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wide open look here for Murray. That three off the mark. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Poole on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. Duncan with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter. And stolen by Sarr. Caldwell Pope for three. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Now the Wizards with it. They've got an 8-0 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Hield. They get the rebound. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Poole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you got to admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
And he sinks the second. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And stolen by Thompson. Shoots the three. The Magic again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Sarr throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. High post, Howard. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And you can already tell Dwight Howard is going to spend a lot of time at the free throw line.
Here's Washington. They're on a 12-3 run. Caldwell Pope outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Duncan. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. And Howard with the stuff.
And the power Howard possesses. That's ridiculous. So much potential in that young man.
So both teams changing it up here. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Black. Still yet to score. It's taken away by Wallace. It's 2-on-1. A finish. And Williams throws it down.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
To the inside. Taken away by Williams. And here come the Magic again. Orlando with the fast break. Here's Bay. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 4-point Washington lead.
Going up strong through the contact. Bay getting it done.
Kuzma outside. Back to Black. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Wallace looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. A pass to Bay. And stolen by Kuzma. On the wing, Koulibaly. Fires for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And stolen by Wallace. Here's Azubuike. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Great. A dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 3-point game.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Goes up. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Up top, Bay. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Washington. Here's Black. Caldwell Pope with it. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. Pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Kuzma outside. Caldwell Pope outside. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And it's sent back by Howard.
And that'll be a huge weapon in Dwight Howard's career. Needs to use that size.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Murray left side. Caldwell Pope outside. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Wizards. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Murray. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Misses the three. The Magic trailed by 8. Inside, Isaac. And Sarr pulls it down. And the Wizards with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now Murray. With some arc. Rebounded by Isaac. It's Thompson off the drive.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Murray outside. Back to Hield. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Wizards lead by 10.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Poole on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Over Duncan. Poole no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Wizards.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turns